Welcome to MLB Network and our presentation of minor league baseball. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Akron Rubberducks and the Bowie Baysox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jeff Murillo is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
So striding in, Gabriel Cabrera, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Cairo, 1 down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Harold Reynolds, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Vasquez has a play, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 3rd, catcher. Booker.
Stepping in, Booker Harris. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
2-0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in, Antoine Gagnon. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here comes the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
I got 3-1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Martin Cabrera will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, there's sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Now batting, Mariano Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Mariano Santiago.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Harold, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Willie Olivo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Miguel Cairo is on deck. Full count. Here it comes. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder, Miguel.
Coming to the plate
Cairo.
now, Miguel Cairo. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cabrera racing back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And the throw in gets away from him.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Stepping in now, Oliver Egbert, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just a bit low, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it is on 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, David
Stepping into the box,
Stroud.
David Stroud. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Herschel Roberts.
Leading off with
It was a
Rubberducks.
3-hit effort from him
Designated
last
hitter,
night, so he was a big
Herschel
part of that victory.
Roberts.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Vasquez on the move, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Digging in now, Julio Carbajal, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Yes, he struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Salvatore Guerrero. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Todd Vasquez, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning, the number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Here it comes on 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Carbajal has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Now in the box, Roger Parra, and it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 8th, catcher Mariano Mateo.
Settling in now, Mariano Mateo. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Belanger is over, and that retires the side. Now at the plate. Eric.